Hi, this is Nicole with the last cast with Tiktaalik, and you're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
Tricky getting down here today. The water is high. Let's see if we can get a bite on the Selmo minnow. Windy today too. There were some guys loading up their kayaks and canoes up there. I don't know if they're coming or going, but we might try up there in a minute or two. Oh, I had a bite there, looked like a skipjack. Looked like a pretty good one too. Maybe we can get another bite down here. I think these guys are just about done. That's the canoe over there. I think there was also a kayak. Then we'll go try up top. All right, now that those guys are gone, let's go try up top. One bite down here so far. Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. So far down there by the log, I got one bite from a skipjack. Looked like a pretty good one too. Unfortunately, we didn't land them, so let's try up here by the boat ramp. Is that a fish? Is that a fish? It's a fish. What do we have? Small largemouth bass. Aggressive little guy. All right, we got a monster bass here. 1 million views because of the size of this guy. Yeah, that's a huge, huge bass. That's a donk. That's a chunk. That's a slaunch, whatever. Let's let him go.
My name's Emma. Always keep it realistic.
Let's see what else we can find. One tiny little bass. Let's try something bigger, like a lipless crankbait. Pulling out the big ones, the 1/2 ounce lipless crankbait. Probably too intimidating for any fish around here, but maybe we'll get lucky. I guess we'll go try down by the log one more time. Fish. Fish on. Fish on. What do we got? Got a small bass here. Lots of treble hooks. There we go. There we go. All right, we got a small bass here. Almost a half a pound, right? He went for that lipless crankbait. Pretty aggressive little guy to go for such a big bait. Yeah, good looking fish. Where's your mama? Let's keep going. Maybe we can find another one.
This is Craig from Fishing with Lord Almighty, and you're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
The only other fish I caught on a lipless crank so far this season is a skipjack. Pretty aggressive for a skipjack. Check it out. Let's find a bass, or a striper, or a yellow bass, or an aggressive skipjack. Let's find something willing to go for a lipless crankbait. It's gonna have to be pretty big and pretty aggressive. Like that. First cast. Wow, skipjack on a lipless crank. I need to be careful. There are a trillion hooks flying around right now. I just said something about an aggressive skipjack, and here it is. We got about a 12-inch skipjack here. Trying to get them in frame. They're slimy, they're wily, and aggressive. I just caught one on a Strike King red-eye shad, 1/2 ounce. That's one. No skipjack today though. I had one bite earlier on the little tiny jerkbait, but that was it, just a bite. Then I caught that other little tiny bass on the jerkbait. And you saw the one I just caught there on the lipless. This is a Strike King red-eye shad. Way out there. Is that fish? Is that a fish? Way, way, way out there. I bombed it out there. Stay on. That's a fish.
I'm Tammy from Texas, and you're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
I got to keep pressure on him. I'm not sure how well he's hooked. Here he comes. Skimming him across. Nice. Hooked under the gill flap there. Luckily not in the gill. Wow, he just came off. Wow, he just came off, but I grabbed him before he could swim away. We got another bass here. A little bit larger than that last one. This one is definitely in the 1/2 pound range. Yeah, no giants out here today, but that's all right. I'm having a good time catching fish on the lipless crankbait. Fish number 2, let's let him go. Let's get my lure straightened out and get another quick look at what I'm using today. Yeah, that's it right there. Strike King Red Eye Shad in sexy shad pattern. And this one has the rattles inside. So the fish are still biting. I caught 3 bass today. None of them are very big, but there are fish around. Oh yeah, and the rig I'm using to fish this lipless crankbait, Ozark Trail $30 Baitcaster. I bought this at the beginning of the year for 30 bucks. Still going strong. 2 more bass today. Things are slowing down just a bit, but I am still catching fish. No monsters today, but that's all right. Thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.